Hello, friend. Did you miss me? So, hello, this is Sucker112 with a new quest guide at Missing My Mommy. This is our today's quest. So, the requirements. So, first we can start it by speaking to Lila in Rhino Village. This is Lila. Say hi, everybody. So the requirements quests are Ictalarin Little Helper, the Golem, and Diamond in the Rough. You also need to start this quest level 35 in the following skills: magic, crafting, prayer, cooking, and construction. Yeah, not constitution. There's a line in here that's disturbed me. You also must be able to defeat and multiply foes of level 42 and greater. So, first the quest start point is right over here in Rhino Village. The easiest way to get here is by using the Rhino Village lodestone. Yeah, you all familiar with its village, I guess. So yeah. So, the requirements items, and I'm not gonna repeat it because I recorded it shit for like 4 times. Okay, so listen carefully. Nah, I'm kidding. So the items that you're gonna need. So first, it's the Alcarid flyer, which you can get it by talking to the kid, just walking over here since the beginning of the game. It uses Alcarid flyer, and apparently there is a use for this right now. Willow logs, any kind of squirk juice. In case that you don't know how to get the juice, don't worry, at the end of the video there is a guide to how to get it, so click on the screen right now. You can see it, right? You can see the bottom, it's really big, and anyway, click on it and it will skip you back to the end of the video to see how to get it. You're also gonna need a 25 runes jug of wine with spice, which you can get by buying it at the Kuli Necromancer chest in the basement of Lumbridge Castle after completing the receipt for disaster quest, or you can buy it or steal it at Ardogan Market. I think that it requires 65 to steal it. You're gonna need any kind of crushing weapon. I get this treasure hunter shit. Everybody has got daggers. Noob. And also you should bring some water screen with you or enchanted water tiara. And yeah, this is not very clever idea to bring my poncho to the desert because it's hot over there, but I don't really care about it. Okay, so recommended items are basically all the teleporting methods. So it will be Explorer Rings for lunar or dreaming stuffs in case that you haven't completed the Fairy Tales number 3 quest. And sorry. Varrock method, teleport method, Ring of Dueling, or Amulet of Glory, and Ring of Chaos with its little A at the end, in case you don't know. You're also gonna need hammer, saw, and knife. I have all these items in my toolbelt, and so I believe that you do, guys, that you have. In case you don't have it in your inventory, in your toolbelt, get it right now. And the last thing that you need, and you need it, it's not the recommended, it's needed, it's 400 coins. Hello guys, I'm Seth, or more known as Soka after the edit, and my job is to mention an important stuff that Soka have totally forgotten to mention in the main video. So today I'm gonna mention 2 important stuffs, and you should really take care about it. The first one, if you're a low level in combat, which means about 50 combat and below, you must bring with you ammo and food. And why? Because, well, during the quest you're gonna fight and multiply 42 combat level skeletons, which attack you in the same time. At the end of the quest you need to defeat a level 73 shadow, which is not really strong, but if you're a low level, I really suggest you to bring it. So the other thing that I forgot to mention is that this quest is a bit different from the other quest. And why? At the end we need to restore a mummy. Okay, so it's going by percents, you're doing stuffs and their percents getting higher, and for the completion of the quest you only need 70% of restoring its mummy. Okay, but if you want to fully complete this quest, so you need 100%, and for this you need the following skills: 25 thieving, 45 crafting, 45 prayer, and 50 magic. You also gonna need Ring of Chaos enchanted, and I will mention in the video when you need to have it. And one more thing, you need an empty pot, not for the 100% completion, but for the world quest. And Sokka is being stupid and forgot to mention it. So have a good day and good luck with your quest. Yeah. So I guess this is the part when we start a quest. How embarrassing. So as you can notice, I've added some music. So let's talk to Leela.
Thank you, Alcarid will forever owe you, Dabs, for your help. In fact, I have something else I'm working on, and you seem to have the first-hand knowledge of desert religions and burials rates to help me.
Yeah, like it's my expectation. No, I actually not interested, but who asked me? Jagex. I'm glad all my times wandering around confusing pyramids was useful. Yeah, like that's what you do in daily base. You're basically doing more Slayer than this. Okay, so we have a journey to make. So wait a second, I forgot one item. It's empty pot. How embarrassing. Potter. So I'm sorry guys, but I forgot to mention one last thing that you're gonna need. It's an empty pot. So make sure that you have one. Now, after you have all the things and you have talked to Leela, let's teleport to Alcarid. And then we will go to the ruins of Uzar. Okay, now let's run south to the Shantai Pass. By the way, there is also a fairy ring teleport close to there. The code is shown on the screen. I don't have really much power to go to another fairy ring, so I don't use it. But well, I'm using the other method, which is just going to this guy and do fast travel to the ruin of Uzar, as you can see. Oh my god, I'm Aladdin. Aladdin, motherfucker. You know this movie? I hope you do. It's a pretty good one. Oh my god. The poncho. It's so hard in this poncho. Damn it. You're so stupid. And by the way, we're running south to the pyramid without a head, as you can see. Bandit Luther. Haha. So for all the confused people that's watching me and guessing where the hell am I, so I'm right over here. Again, we have teleported to Alcarid, ran south to the Shantai Pass, used the carpet thing to fly to Ruin of Uzar, and then run south to the pyramid without the tringle in the top. So let's enter to the pyramid. By the way, if you log out during the pyramid, during the you staying in the pyramid, so you don't, so you will be log in back and you will appear outside in the of the pyramid. So let's start investigating. Woo! So room mage did skeleton. Oh my god, I just haven't seen this coming. Well, that was surprising. So he drops the pyramid journal. So we need to obtain this journal and one more thing. It's a jar. So just let's kill these guys until we find its thing. So after I've killed some others, I finally got this canopic jar. Make sure you're taking it. By the way, if you forgot it, 5 runes, what is? If you have forgot it, 5 runes sow and act, so you probably just keep killing them until you have some. By the way, all the items that can be found in this pyramid, you don't really need them. It's I guess for another quest or something, I don't know, it's have no use for now. So I've read the diary. It's about some bandits that were trying to get some loot from this pyramid, and they were stuck inside because the engineer was sucks, and then the engineer started moving, and I guess this is the all this skeleton over here. So let's open its doors. Again, don't pick up anything from the floor. It have no use for this quest. So continue roaming. Am I saying it's right? The skeletons until you get some scroll of the death, I think it's called, and mummy hands. So I found a mummy hand. Great. And scroll of the dead. Now read the scroll of the dead. So after you have read the pyramid journal and the scroll of the dead, return to Lila and report her. No, I'm discussed with you, Beach. No, she's really Beach. I'm sorry, guys. So now we need to head to Al-Qarid. And by the way, you should know it that some of these parts are not like only if you have some requirement skill that I've mentioned before, so you can fully complete it. For the additional reward, I really recommend it. So now we need to go to Ali something. Ali Masur. I have no idea. This guy. Ali Morrison. Make no sense. Oh, if you have one, make sure that you wearing Ring of Chorus. make sure that you have the juice, the squirt juice with you. By the way, if you're not wearing the Ring of Chaos, so you will just have the copy of the papyrus name. If you do have a Ring of Chaos, you will have the original document. There you go. Now, after we have got its shitty copied name papyrus, talk to him, check the same option again, and go through the conversation. There you go. Mommy names papyrus. Okay. Now, after you have the copied name papyrus or the mommy's name's papyrus, let's teleport to Varrock. Now we should go to the library where Reldo is. Make sure that you have the Alcarate flower with you. Where are you, Reldo? There you go. Talk to Reldo. I would like to talk about pyramid. Okay, so apparently someone is using the Alcarate flyer. Okay, now let's head back to the pyramid. So after we have done with Reldo, let's enter to this pyramid again. Make sure that you have weapon with you, because we're gonna fight the golem from before. This guy over here. Where is it? This guy. Surge. No surge in here. Shaking. Let's talk to him. Halt! Halt, you're not permitted to pass. Okay, so let's attack this guy. Finish it off. Blurp. And let's enter to the stairs. Okay, so now let's head east. No, it's way. And take the mummy with no hand. Again, there is aggressive scarab over here. Let's use the mummy on the mummy hand. Now we have Senlithin's mummy. Now, just close to the body. This is where we found the body. There is an invading hole in the wall. Enter it. So it's very useful shortcut for after. It's like the top of the pyramid. So now let's head back to our after we have discovered this hole. Let's go back. Now pick up all the canopy jars that you can find in the floor. There is supposed to be 3 of them. One over here next to the hole. another one over here, and the last one supposed to be in the other side. There you go. See, it's laying on the ground. Now we have 4 canoptic jars. Canopic. So as you can see, we have reached to the tile puzzle room. So to cross this room is very simple. As you can see, there is 4 different colors of each tile. So what's going on is that when I'm stepping on a certain tile, let's take for example the blue tile, as you can see all the red tiles are became a wall, and I can cross through it. So the easiest way to cross this room without taking any damage, it's by picking 2 colors, or blue and green, or yellow and red. Why? By doing this, well, you will have you will have a clean passing, because like if I'm doing the blue and the green, so it will be, you know, it's, how do you say that, so it won't affect each other, and I will have a clean passage through the room. By the way, it's changed, the room is changed even when you log out, and then you want to come back, so it's changed. So for example, I would stick with the blue and the green tiles. As you can see, I'm crossing safely. This will rise the yellow tiles, but I don't really care about. I'm just sticking to the red, green and blue tiles. So again, as I said, every time that you come into this room, it will be different puzzle, but the solution is the same every time. Okay, as you can see, crossing this without any problem. And let's move on to the next room. So let's fill the empty sarcophag. Replace a broken table. Pray broken statue. Pray broken statue. Pray broken statue. There is this. And pray broken statues. Create statue over here. Oh, there is another statues over there. Let's pray the Nickoledeon. So as you can see here, there is a percent of how much progress I made. So basically, you only need 75% to make her to complete the quest. If you want to have a full reward, so you will have to complete 100%, and it's totally worth it. So now you can complete it in any but like in any order that you want. There is no specific order to the steps. So as you can see, we have already restored all these statues. We have placed the 4 jars. We have repaired the broken table, and we placed the mummy. Now we're gonna replace it a jug of broken jar and a broken pot. So let's use the weight on the pot and the spice, where is it, on the jug of wine. Now let's replace them both in here. Now let's head here and attack this Tumacan's shadow. As you can see, it's just like the Menaphos sign. So after we have killed the Tumacan shadow, there is 4 torches over here. So you need to leave them in some kind of order. I don't know, it's different between player and player. For me it will be like, I guess it will be this one, and then the Tumacan shadow will appear once again. Kill it once again, and then repeat it until you have killed him 4 times. So let's now let it now. So maybe it will be it. And yeah, where is the shadow? Come at me, bro. Wait a second. This shadow has a shadow?
A few moments later.
I really have no idea. I'm pretty use melee. I mainly use mage, so I don't really care. There we go, another shadow. Just make notes. Just make sure that you aware to the fact that the level of the shadow are getting higher and higher as long as you re-kill him. And let's do it for the last time. And it's done. Okay, now we have 72%. Okay, so as you can see, we have placed there is a Pharaoh Queen over here, and we have replaced after we have killed the shadow, so she appears over here, and now we can curve her how you call it, statue. So if you want to make the percent greater, so you need to curve it again and again. And now it's perfectly made. Now let's use it over here. Now let's talk to the Pharaoh Queen. Oh, there it is. There is the remaining 3%. The broken chair. Yeah. So just for those of you who haven't followed the full steps to 100%, I will repeat it once again. You have to reconstruct all the statues, all the 6. I think it was already good, but I'm not sure about it. You need to place the mummy in the coffin, in the sarcophagus over here. You need to repair the table and the chair. You need to place the 4 coptin right over here in the shelves. You need to walk up there and kill the shadow, kill what its names? Wait, two McCann's shadows, and lit all the torches one by one by the order by you order, and kill the shadows. Note that his level getting higher every time that you are every time that you re-kill him, and you need to make the pot of wheat and the spiced wine, place it over here, and reconstruct the Ushapti of Senlitin. And then after all, you talk to her and give her a name. If you want 100%, then you need the Ring of Kairos enchanted, and give her original papyrus. If you don't have the copy, so you probably won't have it, and you won't have 100%. So yeah, I'm now, after we have done with this room, after you're done to talk to her as well, head back to Lila at Rhino Village. I will meet you there. So let's talk to Lila. So we got 1 quest point, 5k coins, 7k constitution XP, 2 treasure hunter keys, and we have all this XP reward back then from the dungeon. So yeah, congrats, you have completed the missing mommy. So guys, that's all of it for today. I hope that you enjoyed. If you like the video, so please drop a thumb up down there, and if you have any approving ideas, so mention make sure that you mentioned it in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're awesome. So I will see you in the next video, The Curse of Arav. Bye bye.
Yeah. Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman, but he's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my.
So how do you get it Squire juice? I have no idea how to spell it. So you get it by playing the Sources Garden minigame. How do you start its minigame? So unlike the other minigames, each one need to have 2 steps to complete before you can access to the minigame. The first one is to talk to Osman, our good man, located just right here in Al-Kharid Palace, right over here. No, seriously, you gotta see it just in front of you. Okay, so you talk to this guy and ask him about the square juice, or whatever it's called, the square juice, the juice, no, the juice. Ask him about the juice, and then after you have complete the conversation with him, sorry, that was my phone, completely unprofessional. So you head in south out of the castle. Search. Yeah, just you gotta love this ability. And then you get to this little house just right over here, as you can see, just northeast from the Shanghai Pass. And there is apprentice over there which cleaned the floor, if you have a notice. You talk to her and she asks you about the fact that she has to clean the house but she can't use magic and blah 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 blah. And then if you walking through all the conversation, you finally unlock the option of teleport apprentice. By the way, if you having the broomstick from the swap away quest, you can ask her to cast it, and next time that you want to get a quick access to the garden, you just right click on it and choose the teleport option. If not, you have to come to the apprentice, and then only you can be teleported. So let's teleport. So yeah, after you have teleported into the Sources Garden, a few things that you need to know. So first of all, it's very recommended to you to bring with you some kind of outfits that decrease your weight, like a spotted cape, a jewel top, a jewel down, a jewel trousers. I have no idea how to call it. I've never used it, not for real. And okay, so there is 4 rooms for each time for the year. For example, the winter, the spring, and so on. Each one of them require a different level of thieving. Winter is level 1, and so on. The full list is on the screen, so I don't really need to give you the details, guys. Haha, no, just kidding. So as the higher level it is, so the harder it is to actually get to the end of the maze. So for example, if you go into the summer one, which is the hardest one, so it will take you a long time, but you only need 2 fruits. For example, the full list again is on the screen right now. So I will stick with the winter because it's the easiest one to me. It's like 5 seconds to complete. So basically there is the elementals over here which we need to avoid from. So as you can see, I'm just standing over here. It's not in her path, so she won't see me. And now we need to run. And as you can see, I failed. So Basically, no, it just, I have done it a lot of time before. It's just a timing sheet. So as you can see, they're flowing like blah 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 blah, and as you can see, I'm avoiding her. Again, if you want to avoid, you just need to be in one of not their path. As you can see, this to go completely ignoring me. So as you can see, finally we've reached to the tree, which we can take the fruit from. You can also pick up some herbs, but it will teleport you out, and you basically need the fruits for the juice. So as you can see, I picked up the fruit and it's teleported me out. So this is basically how you're doing this. Of course, you can do this and this and this if you have the right achieving level, but again, it will take much more time. So yeah, I will meet you in the next part in a few seconds. So now, after you have collected all the fruits that you need, make sure that you have pestle and mortar and also big glass. So click on squeeze winter squig, and now you have winter squig juice. That's all the requirements for this quest. This little juicy thing, make sure that you don't drink it.